I guess first off, how does it feel just to kind of be back around a football team again and just kind of being able to work your way back into it now?
It feels really good being back. Obviously, I opted out last year, so wasn't able to be around that team atmosphere. So just getting back into a locker room with a bunch of good guys. You have good veterans here, a bunch of guys that I can look up to. So I've been enjoying it.
You play a lot of nickel before. Malcolm Jenkins just mentioned that they have you kind of learning two positions right now. Just curious if you have any experience there, and then just also what's the process been like? Just trying out both spots.
Right. Yeah, I played some nickel in college as well. A couple games put me in as nickel. In practice, I always ran with the twos at nickel, so I feel comfortable jumping in there and learning the nickel position as well. Obviously, I played most of my college reps at corner, but coming into the NFL, just being able to be as versatile as possible and play as many positions as possible, I feel good.
And you opted out last year. What did you do over the last year to just kind of stay close to the game? And has it been an adjustment just kind of getting back into the flow of things, or do you feel like it's pretty easy with what you did to prepare?
I feel like I prepared well over the past year. Coming back, I'm in shape. I feel this is the best shape I've been in, physically, mentally. So I feel like the last year's work, even though I didn't play, I did a good job staying in the loop as far as watching film, making sure that I'm just touching up on things, whether it's on the field work or off the field work, mentally, physically, technique work. So I think I did a good job over the last year.
What's the next step for you chemistry wise? Obviously, you're just coming in, learning some new guys and a new team. So, how do you get acclimated? Given the fact that you guys are in the classroom, how do you get acclimated with the other guys? What's that process like for you?
For sure, some of that just takes a little bit of time, getting to know guys on a personal level, getting to know them on the field, how they play, how we can be able to work together and be the best secondary out there.
It's kind of your mindset coming into this. As a rookie, obviously, are you trying to just kind of keep your head down and learn? Are you trying to stand out? Like, how do you kind of view it?
I mean, obviously, I'm a competitor coming in here, just trying to learn as much as possible from the older guys, but obviously came here for a reason to compete, and we want to play. So any way I can get on the field, as quick as I can get on the field, the quicker I can learn and know all the different positions they want me to know, then the quicker I'll be able to play on the field and compete.
You able to kind of lean on some of the veterans they have here to do that?
Yeah, for sure. All the veterans have been super, super welcoming, helping us out if we have any questions, asking them, not being afraid to ask the older guys. There's no sort of hostility or anything like that. So it's a really good locker room, and I'm fortunate to be here.
Is there anything that you're going to focus on when you get out of here that's kind of like, hey, this is the main thing I need to do to make my best run to get that starting spot in training camp?
Yeah, first and foremost, just making sure I know the playbook in and out. Obviously, the older guys they have a jump on all the rookies. So as a rookie, your number one job should be making sure that you know the playbook as well as the older guys. So that's probably the main thing, and then everything else, technique work, any other thing that I can work on, off man, press man, working in nickel drops, zone drops, man drops, just trying to do everything.
What's been the first exposure to that playbook? Has it been pretty easy to pick up, or is there a little bit of a learning curve?
It's a little bit of learning. Obviously, there's a couple things that I did in college that are the same that we're doing here. Some things are a little different. Mostly it's different terminology, but I feel like I was prepared well coming in from college, learned a lot of different defenses. So I feel comfortable being able to learn on the fly and pick up this defense as well.
Austin, obviously this isn't quite the time for you, but are you somewhat anxious to get back in the pads and kind of mix it up a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't played in a year and some change now, so just kind of chomping at the bit. Can't wait to get out there in pads and compete. Love the game of football, so not being able to compete for the last year was tough, but I'm glad I can be out here with a good organization and give myself a chance to succeed.
How much growth you made last year, just being able to kind of focus just on yourself and specifically what you needed to do to improve your game?
I'm sorry, could you ask that again?
Just last year, taking the year off, being able to kind of work personally on your own. Do you feel like, how much growth do you feel like you made? Because, it's been a year since we've seen you. So just behind the scenes, how much growth do you feel like you made over the last year?
I feel like I grown a lot physically, gotten bigger, faster, stronger. Mentally, I feel like I'm in a better space than I would have been had I left last year. So overall, I feel like I'm in a better space now.
What's just your thoughts on being part of special teams and where could you contribute there? Where do you think your specialty would be?
Yeah, right now just kind of open, talking to coaches, whatever they want me to do, whether it's going to be a gunner, whether I'm on kickoff return, whether I'm, one of the up guys blocking, really whatever they ask me to do, I'm ready to do.
All right, I think that's it. Anything else? Thank you, Paulson.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. Thank you.